So I decided, at least until we fight all the brothers, that I put Ziggy in the PC box. I'll probably be bringing him back out when we're done here, unless I really find a solid team of Shadow Pokemon to use. So I fought Fire Guy, I fought Grass Guy, I fought not Dragon, not Poison Guy. Let's see who Cotton Falcon's replacement is. Because surely they're not going to give us a Mareep when they've given us pretty much all these other amazing options. You're kidding me. They're actually doing it. They're really playing me like a fiddle here. There's a chance it could be the Electrite. Oh, it actually is the Electrite. Okay, that's a tease on multiple levels. Speaking of which, I brought the bag on here so we could see Shadow Tease in action. My gut tells me this is a mistake. Okay, it didn't let me choose a target, so that means it's gonna make both targets do nothing but attacking moves. Which, I mean, might be good, because it looks like we're gonna take out the non-Shadow Pokemon pretty soon. Assuming Shadow Whip is as busted as it looks. And which means they can do nothing but not their effective damage back to us. Although it could also flinch. Lightning Rod Trico, just MPV here. Lightning Rod is pretty much the MVP of everything going on. Alright, so, I mean, this is resisted, but it's freaking sheer force. It's a freaking sheer force bag on. I think we'll be fine. Alright, Shadow Pulse. Definitely want to give the Electric a try just to see that in action. Alright, Rage Mode. I would play around more with that, but we pretty much got this match pretty well set as is, so I think I'd rather just focus on getting a little purification in now. Not a lot of damage, but enough. And like, wow. I'm not sure if I'm just getting lucky with the natures, but these calls out of Rage Mode have really been boosting the purification meter, and dang it, frickin' 90% miss rate. Worst case scenario, if I knock it out, I can just fight him again. Be very surprised if I do, though. Not expecting Giga Drain to be that amazing. Okay, I take that back. Giga Drain is amazing. And the crits, because of course! I don't know the matter, but of course it would crit the one time, the worst possible time I could possibly imagine. Now, I think I can just refight him if I leave and exit again. Still trying to figure out what Shadow Pulse does. Does it just attack both? It doesn't even attack both of them, so maybe it's just a special... Okay, what's the... that did not look like it did as much damage as it did before. I could have sworn that I cleared nearly half the health bar last time. Well, let's go for Shadow moves just to be on the safe side. Ugh. I swear the accuracy rate in this game is gonna be my biggest enemy. Then again, I did kind of underestimate just how powerful this frickin' Bagon is. Alright, Pokeball go! Let's catch this baby. And let's get it out, because I feel like we've seen the Shadow Pokemon here in plenty of action. Also, I snuck Ziggy back on the team just because I just realized I'm not really going to use most of my main team for these Shadow Pokemon fights. So I might as well have Ziggy out here to get items. My gut tells me that this is a special move, so it's kind of just like the special equivalent of Shadow Fang or whichever move we had before that caused flinching. Because that's definitely interesting to play around with. Now, as you know what? We've seen Trico in action. It's gotten way too much purification just from like 2 battles. I think it can sit in the sidelines a bit. I kind of think we might want to use Trico just because it'll be ready to purify so soon, and you saw how good it was with Giga Drain. This game's hard. It's not the battles that's hard, it's the freaking choices of who they actually use. Alright, what color is brown gonna be? Like, if I was gonna replace one with Dragon, I would have gone with the brown dude, but apparently no one wants poison types, except for me. You know, this might have been a bad battle to have... Oh my god, it's a Vampy! I had to sneak that one in. But yeah, maybe not the best battle to have my electric type out in here, but I'll keep it. We'll just gang up on the Sandshrew, and the Fantasy will only be able to do shadow moves to us, so I don't really have to worry about electric after that. Wow. That was a little stronger than I was expecting, to be honest. Only a Shadow Slam. A little disappointing, but that probably means that it has a second Shadow move. Because that's kind of was like with the bag on it. It has Shadow Fang, and then it was hiding its other special Shadow move in the back. Right. So I think I can just whittle it down with Shadow moves and be able to sneak it no problem. Shouldn't have to worry about some surprise damage out of the middle of nowhere. Doesn't matter that we're doing not very effective damage. I'd rather take this slow than accidentally KO it again. One more set of shadow moves from everyone should be good. I guess now I can talk about Fanfi, since why do y'all crit when I least need you to crit? No. Oh my god, an emotional roller coaster this crazy adventure has been. Alright, so you can throw the Pokeball, I guess. And let's just call because I don't know what else I can do. I was gonna say though, Fanfi! Would love if this ended up being an amazing Pokemon, because I never actually used a Fanfi on any of my playthroughs, despite the fact that it's kind of grown on me. Like, I would love to use it in a playthrough, but like, I'll admit I like Fanfi a lot more than Domfan, and kind of just really on the fence, like, still would like to use it for the sake that I never used it before. There's gonna be a lot of choices, but I think you could already tell that already. Least we can do is take it for a test run. Jolly Nature, pick up, so Ziggy's days are kind of looking more and more limited. It only has Shadow Slam. Kind of hope we can get Purify soon, just so I can see what other moves it has in its arsenal. Because if I can make it work, I would not mind trying out Fanfi. Unfortunately, the last trainer that I haven't fought yet is the Water type. I love how this has worked out completely against my favorite twice in a row. And yeah, I'm still gonna go for it. Yeah, it's Mudkip. Who are we getting? The past 3 have been starters. There's no way that this isn't a Shadow Mudkip. I mean, like, Mudkip is probably one of my favorites of the Gen 3 starters, not gonna lie. We got Swimmer Speed, but even without Swimmer Speed, I'm not sure if I would really see this Mudkip staying unless it had like a really good combination of Shadow Move and ability. No, not for any reason against Mudkip, more so just the fact that it feels like I've used Mudkip enough in personal playthroughs to actually justify using another Pokemon. That, and I'm kind of on the fence about using any of the starters in general, because it just feels too cliche. Like, we got this game full of all these other Pokemon that you would normally never use, and then you got like the 3 starters that like anyone who's played Hoa has probably used at least once. You've used at least 1 to 3 at least once. That's my train of thought with being a little underwhelmed by the starters. But then I remembered they have really cool hidden abilities, and I find myself questioning my harshness. Plus it's got Shadow Slam. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of shaping up that this Mudkip is the most underwhelming of the 3 starters. We got Torchic with Speed Boost. We got Treecko with a brand new Shadow move. And Lightning Rod. But then, what does Mudkip got? We'll find out soon enough, but... yeah, like... especially when I keep flinching it like this. Was it Shadow Slam that had the secondary effect of flinching? Yeah. No wonder we're getting the flinch hacks so often. Not surprised no one's gone into the Hyper State, the Rage State, the Critical Mode, Anchovies for breakfast, you name it. This thing is definitely worth catching. I could probably get away with another Shadow move, but I can at least throw a Pokeball as well. And honestly, it's probably overkill, but nothing else to do with the other person's turn, so why not? Overall, though, 10 out of 10 selection with the Shadow Pokemon here. Even though I've been giving the starters more credit than they deserve, I'll admit that they're still solid Pokemon. There's a reason the starters are good. Like, they are stronger than most early game Pokemon because they're the ones you start with, so yeah. They're good by default, even if I don't give them the credit of being good. Electric and Phanpy, ironically, might be the least underwhelming ones of the bunch, but at least with Electric... okay, yeah, it only has Shadow Pulse, so we'll see. Actually, I forgot to check for hidden abilities. Lightning Rod, Pickup. These two seem the most underwhelming of the bunch, but even then I still like them a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. And don't even get me started on how freaking broken that Shadow Bagon looks. I'm tempted not... I don't want to... I'm not sure how I want to say it. But I'm tempted not to use it just because of how brutal it seems. Let me go... I don't know if we're going to actually use the Mudkip though, because we already got all the Shadow Pokemon from all the brothers, and they do have something else. And we have Swimmer Speed, so I don't even want to tempt replacing Swimmer Speed. But I do want to at least look at what this Mudkip has. Damn. Okay. You know what? I take it back. The Shadow Mudkip is actually the most underwhelming of the bunch, as much as I like Mudkip. Damp is a very situational ability. I forgot that's what its hidden ability even was. Compared to like Speed Boost, Torchic, and Lightning Rod Treecko, definitely feels a bit underwhelming compared to all of them. Alright, also, I got Jolteon, so I don't think I'd be using Electrike anyways. It was nice to at least get it out on the field and give it a shot. So you come back in here. Ironically enough, even though there's some crazy other Shadow Pokemon to play around with, I think I'm gonna keep Phanpy around, because one, pickup. I want to make use out of pickup while I can, because definitely get replaced by other bigger things. Two, I think our ground type would balance out our team fairly well. And three, like it said, good opportunity to actually use Mudkip. I would put Treecko on the team as well, but I feel like it'd be over redundant, considering our Jolteon already has Lightning Rod. But that would just leave me with the Torchic and the Bagon. Alternatively, I could keep Ziggy out here, but who are we kidding? Ziggy had his time in the sun. Kind of a shame that this game just has so many good options that I don't see myself taking Ziggy all the way through. But we can all kind of see how under level he is, that he's not getting as much love as the rest of the party anyways. What's the favoritism towards Treecko? Like, it's got the cool Shadow move. It's got a way superior Grass type move. Maybe if I purify a bit more, like his other two moves for Torchic would be pretty darn good, but I don't know, I kinda wanna play around with the Bagon a bit more too. You know what? I decided against my better judgment, I'm gonna bring the Bagon with me as well. If only because I am really curious what these two moves are. I am certain that they're gonna take advantage of this ability, and I just kinda wanna see that in action. Almost to the point where, like, when I get purified enough to see those moves, I might even just swap it out with one of the other two, because I'm really just conflicted between the Torchic and the Treecko. Who knows, there's more Shadow Pokemon in the lab, so we might even come across more there. Anyways, this is definitely going on long enough. I have no idea how I'm gonna split it up, because we did all the Hexagon Brothers at once, but it might be a little long for even a half-hour episode. I'll have to see when I'm editing. Either way, Phanpy's gonna be around long for the ride, because this is probably the best chance Phanpy will ever get to be in the spotlight for me, and I don't want to waste that opportunity. So that's all the time we have for this episode. Next time we will continue our Cyber Lair. I do gotta give y'all a warning in advance, because with how much I've been recording today, I'm pretty confident it's going to be a while before I record again, so I will be capitalizing on it by checking on the Berry Man for berries every day, especially when it's definitely the type of thing where you gotta have a bunch of berries to really make use out of them. So don't be surprised if this berries column is really full by the time I come back.